Namaste everyone. Hope all of you are doing well. So, in my last video, I spoke about the recent onboarding that is going on. So, on this video as well, I will speak about the onboarding. I will speak about the next onboarding dates and how the onboarding will happen. However, one more important thing is I would like to speak about one particular question that many of you guys have asked me in person and also on my videos. Okay, so let's start. So before I go ahead and start, I would request you to watch the entire video because many questions that you comes up in the comment sections are what I have already answered. Okay, so try and watch it. Try not to skip. I do sound like other YouTubers, but I'm not like others of them. So try to watch it. Hope this is going to be helpful for you all. Okay. So the onboardings are going on. Okay. So it has not stopped. So on 10th, there is another set of onboarding that will happen. Now, these onboardings are for CSD. There are onboardings for interns as well, like the interns who have completed their internship and waiting for FT offers. The onboardings have also started. However, it is happening in small batches. Okay, so entire month of December, Jan, Feb, March, onboarding will keep on going on. It will not stop. And probably by mid of Jan onwards, trainings will also start. And as I said on my previous videos, trainings will only be from location. So post your onboarding, you will receive your RTO email, which means return to office email. Uh, Interns will definitely get that. For CSD folks, some of you might get it, not all. Okay, so few learning track which where you need to come to office to work on labs, you might receive emails. Rest you will continue your learning in virtual mode. Now for few domains or few tracks in CSD, the training has not resumed. So probably by end of next week, the training will resume for them too. Okay. Now let's come back to the question which many of you have asked me in person as well as on my comment section about your location. Okay, so post your training is done, post your training is completed. Once you're ready to be allocated to a project, what will be your location and how can you change that location if needed? So guys, once you're hired, once your training is going on, as I have said in my videos earlier as well, hiring happens based on requirement from different project, from different business. So post your onboarding is complete, you would be deployed to the same projects, okay, or the same business unit. Now, depending on the location where you have been onboarded, depending on the preferences that you have shared, your primary and the secondary location preferences that you have shared, your allocation will be done in those projects. Now, it might be possible that you are in a city, for an example, you are in Chennai, okay? The project that you get allocated to could be in Hyderabad, it could be in Bangalore, it could be in Kolkata, it could be in Noida, anywhere, okay? So your project allocation can happen anywhere all across India. Now, depending on the kind of project that you get allocated to, you might have to move to that location and work from that location itself, or you might go ahead and work from the home location that you are in already. So it totally depends on the project manager and the type of project that you're working with. So post your training is completed, once you receive your graduation email from your coach, your allocation will be processed within a month or so. Okay. So once you have been allocated, you will receive a triggered email, an automated email, which will contain the name of your project, your allocation duration, your project manager ID, and all that. Reach out to your project manager, check with them what kind of work that you need to do. If there is any POC or SME which has been assigned with you, so that you can work with them, learn how the project does, and what would be your work method. Now, if it's a BFS project, if it's a project where it depends with customer data, you might have to work from ODC. Now, in those situations, in those kind of projects, your project manager might ask you to come and work from location. Now, you might go ahead and ask that, what about the hybrid mode then? Cognizant CEO have mentioned that there will be a hybrid method. People will work from office and from home both. So that would also be applicable. So what I understand, what I know from now is right now the hybrid mode is going on. Majority of the project are working from home, but some of them are in hybrid mode. Projects are started. I mean, they have already started calling people to the location. So even in the hybrid mode in a location, you're supposed to be in office for 2 days. Okay, minimum 2 days you have to be in office. So if you are in Hyderabad and your project is in Bangalore, you cannot go ahead and work from your home location. You have to shift to Bangalore, and for 2 days you can go and work from office, and rest 3 days you can go ahead and work from your home, from wherever you're going to stay. Now, if you cannot move, let's presume that you are in Chennai, but the project that is you got in Hyderabad, and you just cannot shift for any reason. If that's what happens, please remember you all signed the offer letter. In the offer letter, it clearly mentioned that you are okay to work from any location that the company provides you. However, you might have your personal obligation, you might have restrictions because of which you cannot move. So once you speak to your project manager, please go ahead and clarify that. If you're not able to move, go ahead and let them know that you are not able to move. But you need to have a very good reason behind that. If you cannot move to a different location, there should be a strong reason because the organization have to accept that. Now, let's presume that your project is okay with it. If your project is okay that you're working from your home location, okay, battery sorted. You can keep on working from your home location, no problem. However, your project manager says that no, you need to be in a location, hybrid mode, 2 days in office, 3 days from home. However, you have to be in location, because for those 2 days, you have to come to office. So in that scenario, if you cannot move, you have to let your manager know that you cannot move, okay, and give them the reason as well. You might receive call from HR. HR might go ahead and ask you to shift. However, tell them the same thing. Now, for any reason, you are completely unable to move. In that case, your allocation would be cancelled. So, which means you will be deallocated from the project if you cannot move. Everyone who completes the training usually gets three chances, or three tries, or three attempts on three different projects. The first project you cannot move. You have to wait. TSC or Talent Supply Management team will look for another project and try to allocate you in that project, matching your skills, your skill, and the business and the learning path that you have been trained with. That project as well, you check and might be in a different location. You cannot move. You deny that as well. So it comes the third one. Even in the third one, if that is also something where some project where you cannot move, or it might be a different location and you deny that as well, then you might be referred to HR for exit. Okay, so keep that in mind. Three attempts, you have to accept at least one of them. If you deny all three because of location constraint, you would be referred to HR. So keep that in mind. Okay. However, you might get the location of your own choice. Okay, so that is also a possibility. So just keep that in mind. Location change is possible. However, it depends on the kind of project that you get allocated to and the nature of business and what the client wants. Okay, so this is how it's been done. So keep that in mind. Be very clear about your priorities. Speak to your project manager, set up your expectation, check how the work method would be, if you have to be in location or can you continue working from your home location. Clarify every doubt. Okay, if you have constraint, please say it on the first attempt itself. Say it very fairly and squarely. You tell your manager or your HR what exactly is the constraint, and you need to have a very solid or strong reason behind that. Okay, if you do that, I think everything should be sorted out. Okay, so keep that in mind, and hope I was able to answer your questions, or the what I explained right now can answer, or you might get answer about your question if you have anything related to this location. Okay, so that's about it for this video. The next one that I'm gonna share is about the mentor. Okay, about the mentor connect, how you need to interact with the mentor, what are the things that you need to take care of, how your mentor can assist you with your SME evaluation. Okay, so these things I will go ahead and explain to you all in my next video. So hope you guys like the videos that I share. Let me know if there is anything else apart from your onboarding date, if there is anything else that you need to know from me. Onboarding date, I cannot tell you. I have said this multiple times because I am not from the onboarding team, and for everyone, the onboarding dates are different, and only an onboarding team member might know it. Sometimes even they are not sure because the date can change. Okay, so just keep that in mind. If you have any question regarding to your onboarding, drop an email to c2c@cognizant.com, and they will go ahead and respond to you within 48 hours. Anything else apart from this, do let me know. Okay, stay well, stay happy, stay positive. You all are very talented, very energetic, so keep that up. Don't lose focus, and Jai Hind, guys. Thank you. Stay well.